Welcome back to Friends with Benefits. I'm Ice.
My name's Matt.
I'm Kai.
And I'm Diego. As you can tell, I'm wearing this suit because if you watch my vlogs, I had COVID last week. Don't want to get the boys infected.
And he still has COVID.
Right now.
I still have COVID.
No.
I don't want the boys to get infected though, so.
Not true. Not true. He doesn't have COVID. He's just doing this because he thinks he's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
He
Absolute hysterical.
funniest guy ever.
Just kidding.
But yeah, don't forget to take a second to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell too. It really supports the channel. If you have any topics that you want us to cover, leave a comment down below. Use the anonymous link in the bio. Do whatever you gotta do. Swipe up. Just let us know. Get your comments, get your questions, get your topics out to us, and we'll cover them. That said, let's get started here. Isaac, you already know we're going in your direction here. Would you rather? That's the topic today. Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Wow.
Both of them would be so much fun to like check out, right? But for me, probably the ancestors. You know, just need to learn a little bit more about my family history. See where we're about, where we came from.
What do you think your family history is like?
Very, 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 very sad and dark. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, man, I don't know. I talked to my grandpa the other like 3 weeks ago. His dad was like originally like in the era like 1910 to like 1920. There was like a Mexican Revolution happening in Mexico, and they fled to Illinois, and so my grandpa was born in Chicago, which is so weird to think about, dude. Like born in literally the Great Depression, like 1930 was when he was born. So
crazy.
We were talking about that like
A straight up fighter.
Yeah, like a month ago. So that's
part of the greatest generation.
Right now, dude. Yeah. So, but past that, I don't know anything about like my family history. So I don't know.
That's insane.
It's pretty wild though.
That is pretty wild. Do you think your family like originated in Mexico area?
Yeah, I know they did.
Or okay,
I think they did at least.
Yeah.
At least
Or
on
do you
my
have, like,
at
any,
least
like,
on my
European
dad's
roots?
at least on my dad. I mean my mom's side. That's probably. I have no idea about my dad's. I haven't looked into it, but I think that's where they are. They bounced from Illinois and then went back to Mexico. Just that.
What about you, Matt?
That's interesting because I would also say ancestors, but I feel like you get a little more wider grip because if you go to your great grandchildren, you're going straight down. But if you go to ancestors, we've all seen a family tree. If you follow one line, right? Yeah. Maybe I get that, but you might be end up following like a bunch of lines. I know that specifically one of my lines comes from Europe. I don't know where.
What part of Europe do you think it comes from?
So I wanted to do some family history just because, like, I don't know. This might just be me, but sometimes I think you feel the same way. You want to know kind of where you came from and why. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like you're living proof that your blood, your family kept fighting. You know what I'm saying? Through a bunch of hard times. So you want to know those hard times because that's really cool. I wish I could sit here and say like, yeah, my blah 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 did this and that, and it's like, dang, that's cool. It's crazy. I'd say ancestors.
Do you have like great grandparents though? Did you ever meet like your great grandparents?
Yeah, I did. Actually, my great grandfather
is Brigham Young.
It is Brigham Young.
I'm just playing, bro.
He was a pilot in World War II.
That's tight. That goes hard.
Yeah, low key for a while, especially in high school. I was like leaning towards the Air Force just because I thought it was cool. I was like, yo,
you saw Top
Gun.
Gun.
Yeah,
Top Gun was good show. Yeah, I guess I could say I've got some fighting blood in my blood as well.
Yeah, I can see it. I feel like your family would probably come from anywhere from like Germany to like Ireland.
Wales is coming to mind. I think I saw Wales somewhere. I did some research a long time ago. I need to do it again, but over there, England, Germany. Yeah, that's cool stuff.
At least you met like your great grandparents. I never met mine. Really? Yeah, like never met them. They were like long dead before I was even born, dude.
Really, generational gap.
So many kids in between. Wild.
Wow, that one's nuts. What about you, Kai? Time?
Crazy. I'm definitely with them, man. Them kids, bro. FTK, man. I stand on it heavy.
Them kids.
Yeah, because like I know a lot about like my family history just because like my religion,
you were king of Tonga, right?
Religion. I'm related to the king of I really
I know actually.
I am royalty in the islands, and also like my great like 5 great grandpas. One of them was the king of Fiji as well.
Wow,
King Ebenezer. So I would like to check that out too.
That's way cool.
Royalty on both islands.
A little king here.
No,
you're a prince actually.
I'm a prince, yeah, but like I would like definitely out of all my brothers, I would probably be the one that they'd kick out to do the slave work. So like I don't know, it's kind
man.
of tough if I want to go like back.
What brought you guys to America?
My grandparents actually,
Cool.
first gens, better life out here. To be honest, you know, you get comfortable out there, you just do the same thing.
Opportunity, kind of.
More opportunity here,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
cool.
That's why they have kids coming here.
Why does everyone from any country come to America?
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Even Mexicans, man, they hop the border sometimes.
They do what they gotta do.
They
man.
gotta do what they gotta
Yeah.
do. Better
We
life
do
for
what
their
we
family.
gotta do, dog. Out here.
Says we.
Isaac is legal for sure.
Yes, just want to clarify that.
Hold on. I'm not kidding. Yeah, yeah.
we see like Ice just bust down the door and take him out.
Ice taking down ice.
Ice grabs eyes.
Oh, man, stop it.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely on the same page as you guys just because I think it would be so cool to know where you're coming from. I agree with that sentiment. Like, the more you know about yourself, the more you feel like you're discovering who you are, your purpose, and what you're meant to do. You get more appreciation too for life. I feel like when you know more about yourself and more about your family history, I would definitely love to know more. My mom knows like tons on like her side of the family history. She has stories about like her mom and like her grandma like in Guatemala and stuff like that. But I never met like my great grandmother or anything like that. I only met my grandmas, and one of my grandpas. But that's like as far up as I could go. So I'm like Isaac, where I would love to know more.
Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Did you meet your great grandparents, Kai?
I only met one, my great grandma. It was my mom's grandma. She was a real one because my dad's grandparents, they passed away when my grandpa was 14.
And you've only met one of your. Wait, you never met any of your great grandparents?
No.
You just met one of your.
Grandpas.
So,
Dad.
so you had one that wasn't even living when you were born, right?
Yeah,
Same here.
I think he passed away before I was born.
Twins.
My grandma on my dad's side, so my dad's mom passed when he was like 14, so I never met her. And so yeah, wild, dude.
On my mom's side, like her dad, like he divorced like her mom and like he moved to the US. And so he was living in the US and she was living back in Guatemala. And then eventually as my mom got older and like got married and like came here, then like my grandma like came to live with us. So that's like my memories of like my grandma's like her living with us and like her visiting us and going back and forth with Guatemala. Never met my grandpa. Dude died before I could meet him. I think he had a heart attack.
Real weird. I cut you off, by the way. What were you about to say?
I want to know the side of why someone would want to see their future
Yes.
generations.
I was going to get to that too. Kind of play like devil's advocate a little
Yeah.
bit, figure out why we would want to be on that side.
On
I
the
think,
wait, see, like your future.
yeah, why you would
kids?
want to see them.
Dude, I was about to just bring that up because that's interesting, man. Because like you
It
say, like finding family history will like tell you a lot about yourself. I feel like it'd be the same thing because like if you
Yes.
like look forward into the future, imagine if like you see your children or like their grandchildren, whatever it is, living in poverty. You're like, what did I do wrong? You know what I mean? Like or like whatever it was, or like they're living like this
Yeah.
like luxurious lifestyle. You're like, did I ball out like later on in this life? You know what I mean? Dude, like I don't know, man.
Bro, what if you met them though and they were just straight assholes to you?
Nah,
They're like,
it's like Kai
That's what
said,
I'm
hey,
saying.
fuck them kids.
FTK, man. Ungrateful
them
little
kids, man.
bastards.
oh, that'd be crazy. But what if they were also like super intelligent? Like just,
Super sick.
yeah.
I must have done something right.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. If I wanted to meet them over going into the past, it would be for that reason, just to know. I think just knowing kind of gives you like a little bit of peace of mind, peace of heart, gives you an idea of if you're headed in the right direction, if you're headed in the wrong direction.
I don't know, man. I think just living in the present is like where it's at right now.
No cap.
Too scary to think too much of the future. Can't
It
do
is kinda
that.
scary.
Can't do that.
I feel like it would have been better, like thinking about the future in like the 1930s or 40s,
Probably.
because like you're thinking about how you can like connect with your family without having to go see them. But now, like I don't want to
Yeah.
think about the future, especially the way like the world is going right now.
Yeah, dude, the political,
it's
socioeconomic state of the world right now.
Shout out.
Oh my God. Can we
Chandler.
talk about the political economic state of the world right now?
Can we?
Jesus, bro.
Should we?
Imagine being 10 and saying that, bro.
Get out of my face,
Karate
Jaden
Kid.
Smith, bro. You, Jaden Smith.
Yeah, we had
Cringe.
I can agree with that. Back then, it would have been nice because things were just so much simpler. They didn't have the technology we have today where like our technology is just so like crazy. Like we wouldn't, yeah, I don't even think we can control our technology. It's so advanced. I think just society and like the pace it's
I
going
can,
at
whatever.
is... It's insane. But yeah, back then, like you didn't have to worry about that. Like you would see people like sitting out on their porches all the time, like in the evenings, talking to neighbors. And that's what porches were for. People had porches so people could come and talk and like hang out outside, get together. Houses nowadays, they don't have porches. They just have like your stairs up to the door. That's it. And I think society is moving away from a community environment and more towards an individualistic environment where it's all about me, myself, and I rather than me and the boys.
Me and the boys specifically.
It's crazy.
What we got next, man?
No more talk on the socio-political economic state of the
No
world.
thanks.
Sorry, Chandler.
Thanks, Diego, for your input.
It's hard because like
It's tough, man.
I could
It's
go
tough.
off, but it's just
Another time. It's not the right time. Sorry, Chandler. We'll get it another time.
Man, Chandler, we know you were just joking with us, all right? Don't take it to heart.
But
Next
if
time
you were
got
being serious, leave a comment. All right, next, would you rather? Would you rather have more time or would you rather have more money?
Money. Just kidding. Nah.
Oh, dude, that's a tough question.
That
man.
is.
Tough question, but I'm gonna have to go with time. I think time is just
Dude,
the
time's
most
unbeatable.
valuable thing, right?
Time
the
really
most
is.
valuable thing, dude. Just like you could do anything with time. Like, you can get more money in that time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's
I'm gonna
just
play
my-
devil's advocate here, though. I'm gonna take the other side again.
Yeah, take the other
But you
side.
have more money. You can buy the time.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
You can buy the time.
You can't stop time. If
Well, yeah,
buy-
you
if
can't
have-
stop time.
And you
but
can't
can
buy
more
time. You can't accept time.
I don't
What is
think- I
this?
don't know if you could. Okay, listen. I know what you're saying.
Because you don't have to do
Yeah.
things yourself. You can pay other people to do things for you.
True.
You can
Oh,
pay for equipment to do things for you, so you can start saving yourself some time.
So you could buy like free time.
Well,
yeah,
imagine-
I guess that's
Because,
what I'm
like,
saying.
time-
Okay,
and
but imagine this.
concept
What
of
if
time is like-
what if you got more money when you were like 70? You know what I mean? Like what if
Doesn't
you like
matter.
did that and you're like 70 years old? You don't have enough time.
Yeah.
You don't have very much time.
Yeah.
But if you have more time,
But what if you have more time, and even though you have more time, you just can't seem to get money? You just keep living this super depressed, sorry ass life.
True, that sucks.
Like
That sucks.
You're going through pandemic
You're
after
obviously
pandemic.
not using your time wisely. You're doing something
like
wrong.
you're working hard, you're trying, but the
Uh-huh.
world is just against you. Because sometimes it's that case for a lot of people. Actually, like they're working like hours just to make a living.
True.
Matt, what you got?
I would say time.
Takes time to heal.
because if you take away the power of money, you kind of just find that you can enjoy more life with more time and more money.
Yes.
Not all the greatest emotions come at a cost. In fact, sometimes it's the other way around. To find like those solid moments in life usually comes with an empty wallet and a empty stomach and a yearning heart.
I like it. Yearning heart.
You don't really need money. I don't need money. Money gives you opportunity. It's with that opportunity. So if you ask me more, would you rather have more opportunities or more time? That's a tough question for me. Money is time.
It opens up
I
doors.
see those two as the same thing sometimes. Money and time.
Time is money.
Time is money.
Time is money.
I think that's a phrase, right?
It is.
It is.
Money, right?
Yeah, no, I'm on the same page as both of you guys.
So we just skip Kai. Sick.
He's next.
he'll come up. He'll come up.
Diego took it upon himself. Skipped Kai completely. Because you're
My
the
bad.
host.
Bad Prince.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love time because I feel like I never have enough time to do all the things I want to do. Like I want to play games. I want to
nobody
watch
has enough
movies. I
time.
want to read books. I want to listen to music. I want to draw. I want to make games. I want to make art. I want to do everything I possibly can do, but I just don't have the time for it, which super unfortunate. So if I could have more time, I would love to have more time. But at the same time, if I had more money, I feel like a lot of the worries that I have, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't have to worry about like, oh, I got to go to work and do this because I would have the money to live the lifestyle that I want to live. And I think
True.
that's where like a lot of my, oh, I don't have enough time comes from.
Oh, yeah, go
With
ahead.
respect.
You know what? Go ahead, Kai. I was gonna cut you off, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
No,
Diego.
go for it. Hey, go for it. It's cool.
No, go ahead.
Me personally, I would choose money. I'm sorry. Like I would choose money, not really for like me, but more for like my family. Like growing
Everyone
up,
says. I'm just kidding.
for real. Like
kidding.
If I think about it, like growing
Kidding.
up, my mom and dad, we had to do food stamps. My dad would have to leave for weeks to go to work just so we could pay off the house and stuff like that. That's like the kind of stuff I'm like. If we had money, we wouldn't have to worry about, food stamps or my dad leaving for weeks. I don't get to see him, especially like during sports seasons. Like,
Yeah, it's tough.
say like I get all this money if I die by like my 50s and like all my kids are like set pretty much. Like that's all that really matters for me.
That's valid.
That is
Very
pretty valid.
That's a good point.
Even if I
Is
die
it-
like in my 30s
yeah,
or 40s.
so like a general question, is this question like just like based off of which like when you're born, or are we like making this like a thing like as of right now, 23 years old, would you rather have more money or more time? Because like that changes my answer.
Let's do it as of right now.
As of right now,
Yeah.
if it was right now, more money. That was time, but I think like right now, 23, we're in our prime. More money would be nice.
It would be so nice. We'd be going on trips and
Because right now,
Yeah.
time isn't really my state of mind. Is like, all right, we're young, we're still young, we're 23, right?
Yeah.
Like we have all the time in the world, but I don't have enough money, right?
Yeah.
Later on, it might change.
Yeah,
So.
I'm gonna flip it on you because I'm kind of like the opposite.
Uh-huh.
Like if it were right now, I would want more time. I want to have more time to like enjoy my youth.
Yeah.
And then I can worry about making up the money later on. Because I feel like I did it the opposite way right now with like my life. I feel like I figured out the money and now I'm trying to figure out the time, and I'm just always like scrambling to grab more time.
And it's also like, how much money are you getting? Like that's the thing. Because if it's like just like a general like pay rate, like I don't know, like $30 an hour, $40 an hour sort of thing.
Dude, let's say you're making like $300K a year.
Yeah, then I'm not worried, man. I'm
Yeah.
choosing money.
money,
than
yeah,
that.
for
Like
sure.
300K, I think is like a pretty comfortable. Like,
Even
you know,
200,
income,
even
right?
200K,
Like 100K,
yeah,
like
then you're comfortable.
I'm okay. I'm comfortable. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's like nice.
Yeah.
300K. So
But even then, like 30 an hour, that's still like 60K.
yeah, I know. And like even with that, like right now, I'd be okay with that. Like you know, kind of interesting.
On that topic, what if the time like, I don't know, I guess ignore what I was about to just say. We're gonna go on to the next Would You Rather.
I was getting ready for it too.
Oh, my bad. Well, it ties into the next Would You Rather.
Hold up, real quick. Nah, what happened to your forehead? No, I'm just kidding.
Disrespect.
What do you mean? No, I want everyone to know
Dude, that's
what
like-
happened.
Totally a Charlemagne kind of comment, bro.
Bro,
No,
hey,
listen.
hey,
No, this was
look.
balling early.
It was
This-
balling.
We were balling, and Matt was working hard. All right?
I was working
Matt
hard.
balling
I was
out.
opening third eyes.
It was
Like
just-
it was crazy. I hit someone's chin.
With your forehead?
So I thought he was gonna do his signature back. Like I mean, he does it sometimes,
does, like,
but
the
he
stop,
he stops
just,
and puts it
pullback.
behind his back, and it's like he can change on a dime.
Who is this?
Bryson.
Bryson?
No, Bryson.
He's a baller.
Shout out.
Who's Bryson?
Always wears the tank top.
Yeah, always wears the like tank top, has red shoes. He's like short like us, you know.
He's a baller. Dime
He's-
with a 3.
Yeah, he's got like a goatee sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
it was on half court. He was coming down, and I like set up a wall in front of him, and I just got low, and he decided to try and beat me around the left, and that's where we we met right there. I don't know how I got that low. Not saying he's short. Not saying
no,
you're
he
short.
is for sure. Like we're shorter than you. Like
I was
shorter
on
than
my
you.
like heels, and it was a loud smack. I don't know if it was loud, but for me it was loud. I like walked away and I came back. Anyways, we were fine or whatever, and we kept playing. And then I don't know who it was, but someone looked at me and was like, "Bro, you're bleeding."
Yeah. Because at first
I
it
was
just
like,
looked
what
like
do you
a
mean?
it looked like a
Simba,
bruise.
bro.
It just looked like a bruise, and then like it
all of
just
a sudden
started
right
bleeding.
here, there's a little blood coming down, and then all of a sudden like lights started shifting, everything started changing, the
Something
room
just-
rearranged,
yeah,
and all of a
something
sudden like,
happened. Like you see how white a light at the end of the
concussion.
Yeah.
He is a hustler though. Like
He is.
He is.
he will get his own rebounds all the time.
dude all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, crazy.
I respect his game.
That was a little sidetrack from what we're talking
What happened to your forehead?
I just wanted everyone to know that Matt is a freaking baller and is a hard worker out there on the court.
But yeah, getting back on track, talking about the time. Would you rather have a rewind button or would you have a button that pauses your life at any given moment?
This reminds me of Click.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Can you move and then pause?
Yeah. Hold up. Good question. Can you move and pause?
Let's-
what's
yeah,
the,
let's make some
no,
rules.
like what's the point
Yeah,
of
yeah.
pausing your life?
So
if
let's say
nothing's
like you can
happening?
pause your life. It doesn't pause like how old you are.
Just like the world.
yeah, it just pauses the world so you can go do whatever you want.
Oh, I'm pausing the world for sure, bro. Robbing every bank I could possibly rob.
Or hold up, I'm thinking about this. So what if you say something like you shouldn't have said? You click that rewind button, and then you know you could read.
I could have used.
You
that,
could, yeah, no, literally. But
Oh
also,
my
also hit that pause button. You're out. Like you know, you walk away. You walk away. You go to a different location where you know they're
Like,
just
to
like
them, you
it's
just
like
vanish.
mid argument. Pause. You're out.
no, they would think
Unpause.
they're going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
un-
unpause
They,
it.
they
they're
would think you're like
oh my
demonic.
gosh.
Yeah, unpause.
true.
You're not there.
They're gonna
Imagine
burn you,
talking
bro.
to someone and they're just gone.
Bro,
Just like,
I'd be so scared.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where the am I talking to myself?
But on that note, I'm probably doing the rewind button just because like you can mess up as many times. Click that rewind button, fix it all. I don't know, not fix it
see,
all, but
for
like,
me that would be poisonous. Are you done with your
Yes.
answer?
yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
poisonous because I'm a perfectionist. So right now I'd still be in third grade trying to get good grades.
You're like, I got this problem right.
Like I'd be taking tests over and
We're
over.
doing the times tables all over again.
Yeah, I'd be so
Retaking
mad.
the ACT 4 hours, dude.
Oh, I'd start
Oh,
memorizing the
man.
answers because I wait to get the right
Insane.
answers. All right, C, B, D, D, F, E, A, you know, like
dude.
If you pause, you can do that though. You can pause. You can go look at the teachers. You can go like cheat for real.
Yeah, they have like their little, what's it called?
The answer sheet.
The answers.
That makes sense. The only reason to really rewind is to take back your word.
But here's the thing too. I know you've seen Rick and Morty. Did you ever see the episode where Rick gave Morty a rewind button? What happens is
Spoilers,
Morty,
by the way.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Spoilers.
Who cares about Rick
But yeah,
and
no.
Morty?
You,
No, I love it.
dude, he
It's
presses the
overrated.
button and like he rewinds his life and he runs into a girl, meets this girl, super nice girl. They have an entire life together. They fall in love. They go through the craziest stuff. They like survive a plane crash together and all this other.
Got it.
And then his dad finds the rewind button, presses it on accident.
That's right.
Rewinds their
Gone.
entire life. He has to start from scratch all over again. He just lost the girl that he loves, and then he can't get that relationship
that
back.
sucks, dude.
Rewind's a curse.
Dude, so dude, pros and
That's
cons.
so hard,
It's a tough
dude. That's
one.
so hard, man.
You would have to lock up that button. Make sure you're the only one with access to the rewind button.
Yeah, but you can also like rewind like the moments you meet people that like you're hella close to them, and then they like completely you over, cheat on you, break your heart, and then you
I guess
like,
that's
wow,
true.
wish I never met them. You rewind and just never meet them again.
That's true.
Actually, I agree.
Whoa, Matt agrees.
You know what? I agree. I agree. Come on. I'm just kidding.
I can't say I'm on that same boat. but,
Yeah, I'm not on that same boat either.
Um,
I wouldn't even
I
say
understand it.
for
I
those
understand.
those purposes at least.
I would do it for the purpose, like Matt said, of just fixing your mistakes, like making things right.
Also, what kind of person will that make you? Because like that's the whole point of like going through life is making mistakes and like not being
Learning
a
from
perfectionist.
them.
you know?
Exactly.
So
It's a tough
I
one.
think both those are curses.
I agree. I think they're both curses because no matter what, you're going to lose time because you're probably still going to age at the same rate. And then everybody around you, like you're rewinding time, you're pausing time. Depending on how often you do that or how long you do it for, you're going to like lose years of your life and people are going to stay the same age. You're going to lose time with the people you care about.
dude,
I don't know how, but I feel like one of the universal laws is the more control you have, the less control you have.
You heard it here, folks.
what does that mean?
I'm confused, bro. The more
No,
control you
I got
have,
you. When you watch Rick and Morty, you understand.
You just gotta
Jesus, bro.
What the fans always say.
The
Have,
Rick
like, a
and
high
Morty
IQ.
fans. Jesus, bro. Fans are crazy.
Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce is actually
That
fire,
was
though.
so
I actually
good.
love Szechuan.
Where did that
sauce.
go?
McDonald's
Oh,
brought
it's
it back for a
limited
little bit.
always.
Yeah.
It was always limited, and then it was gone.
Yeah, and then it was
Just one
gone.
of those things,
Dude, that's why
man.
all the fans were rioting, like hopping over counters and screaming and shit.
I forgot that part.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, it actually happened here in Layton, bro.
Yeah, it's because like Rick and Morty, they were like, bring back the Szechuan sauce. And so like all the Rick and Morty fans were like, bring it back, bring it back. And the McDonald's brought it back, but they didn't have enough. And so like they would run out within like days. The fans were just going
What?
nuts.
It wasn't that good. Just get some barbecue sauce.
Yeah, bro. Man, it's not that deep, man. Jesus,
Y'all,
bro.
it's just it's the
grow
sauce.
up.
Let's wrap up with one final would you rather here.
Would
Make
you
me act
rather
up.
kiss me, Gigo, and Matt, or kiss Aaron Denny?
Bro, you're gonna
Gotta
get
be
me
the easiest
hella in
answer in the
trouble.
world.
I'm not gonna say anything. No comment.
I choose not to answer.
Not gonna answer
Plead
that.
the fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
I thought we were gonna end this on a positive note. I'm gonna do 4-5. That way I can go into the kids section, pay for all my shit for cheap, and not be annoyed with every time I have to hit my head and duck under and all this bullshit. I wouldn't be able to go on planes, cars. You know what I mean? L, dude. What about you?
Do I keep my basketball skills, or are we wiping?
Could be Muggsy.
Muggsy?
Yeah, but there's one of them. There's hundreds of people over 7.
But I feel like it's super rare for like someone to have the capabilities of moving swiftly like that.
At that height, yeah, that's true. If I kept like my same body mass, I'd be like, I'd be like, what
You'd
is
be
it, like
so
a chapstick
skinny.
tube, bro? That's
Matumbo.
yeah,
Not Matumbo.
serious.
What's his name? Bobo.
Bobo.
Yeah.
That's what I
Skinny,
would do.
Literally.
You know, I've always kind of wondered what it would be like to be part of the Short Kings. So honestly, 5'4".
Wow.
4'5".
Oh!
5'4"? Damn.
Dude, 5'4". You're still in the Short King gang, but it's nowhere near as bad as 4'5".
Below the Short King gang, dude.
I mean, I was 4'5" at one point.
You know what?
No, you're 4'5" and we're like 5 foot.
I was gonna say.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
short.
you were the shortest one.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. It
You
was
were a
nice.
short king
You
once.
can't, like,
What about you, Kai Time?
Mine is exactly like Isaac. You could like pull off you're a kid still, and if you want to go have fun at the club or something, all you have to do is show your ID. You do whatever you want when you're 4'5".
Sneaking anywhere.
4'5", because 7'7" just sounds like a miserable life to me.
It does.
I feel like they die faster than people that are 4 or 5.
It's true, man.
They do. It's unfortunate, but you're right. They do. Obviously, on the same page as you guys. I would love to be taller. I would love to be 6 feet. But I'm going with the short answer on this one. I'm going 4'5". Honestly, what you said kind of resonates with me. The taller people, they don't live as longer, and they live a lot more of like a miserable life where they can't do a lot of the activities everybody else can do.
But you can't go on roller coasters.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You're gonna hit your head, bro.
Oh,
Decapitate.
No, I'm talking about 4 or 5, bro. You're not.
True. But
You're not
also,
tall
you could
enough.
wear some
Hold on.
boots, dude.
Hold on. I was at Lagoon the other week and it was 42 inches. What is that?
By
Quick
that by
maths?
3, what's that?
That's 3'6".
On
3'5".
which rack?
Yeah,
Man, you're
3'5".
chilling, man.
You can go.
You're good. But also, you could wear like big boots, dude. They're not gonna care. Platforms of like an extra foot.
Being that tall though, like it does like a lot of damage on your knees.
Mhm.
Like it kills your knees. Crazy.
Diego
amount of
speaking from
damage.
experience, by the way. Just
I am.
We're always speaking from experience.
Diego knows what.
Have
it's
you
like
not
to
paused
be-
your time yet?
No.
That was all from experience for me.
It was.
I always pause. You guys just don't see it.
All right, I lied. We're gonna do one more.
All right, one more.
Because Isaac wants one more.
Isaac wants one more.
Okay, would you rather be fluent in every language or would you rather master every instrument?
Fluent
in every language for sure, dude. That would be so sick, man. Anywhere, anytime, and all at once. You could just speak whatever.
You could understand.
You
Like,
could understand everyone. You wouldn't have to like get a translator. No subtitles.
for a Asian buffet, I know they talk to you low key, bro.
They're saying these guys are eating us
No
out of
cap.
house and store.
Jeez, these guys are fat as f.
No, bro. So I have a cousin at Asian buffet, bro. We came with one of our Chinese aunts, and she was telling us everything they're saying because my cousin was 12 at the time. That's like children's age, I guess.
Yeah.
And then 13 and up is adults. And she was 12, but she looked like she was freaking 16. And she was saying that the Chinese people were like, that big girl is not 12. And they were just roasting her in Chinese. And then my aunt, she just started clapping back in Chinese, and then they stopped talking shit.
Jeez, bro. But yeah, it's as simple as that. I mean, my answer is short and simple. Just being able to understand, talk to everyone.
Same.
I'm the opposite on that one. And the reason for it is I like instruments. Like I think it takes so much talent to just play one instrument. So being able to play multiple instruments, I think that takes a lot of talent. Not to say that learning multiple languages doesn't, but I feel like there's a huge difference between learning a language and learning an instrument. I don't know. Malachi plays the trombone.
I do.
I used to play piano.
What a baller.
Matt used to play piano too.
Matt-
He had a piano.
Matt's a pianist,
I remember that.
actually.
Isaac used to
Right.
play guitar. I don't know what you played, if anything.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
it was
making
guitar,
stuff up
a
right
little
here.
bit.
He used to play the what's it called?
The
Accordion?
Accordion.
I could tell because you're
Yeah,
like,
I was like, what's it called?
You already
accordion.
know, man. You already know.
Dude, that would be sick.
Gotta stick to those Mexican roots.
For real. On that note too, you don't have to learn a new language in my opinion. Like again, we have Google Translate. You can just hold it up, have them talk, and it'll tell you exactly what they're saying.
Wouldn't it be easier though to not do that?
What
It
if
would
you
be a
didn't
lot
have your
easier.
phone? You idiot. You ever think about that?
Well, when do we not have our phones?
You ever
You
think
telling me you're gonna go to another country without your phone?
You ever think about how the Wi-Fi won't work or your data won't work?
roaming.
Roaming. Yeah, I was gonna say, do a data pass. That's what I did in Europe.
Jesus
For a couple of
Christ, man. Okay.
And you get Wi-Fi in your Airbnb, you're set. Also, the other thing too is like most people in other countries, this is like really nice about other countries, is they all learn English. Everybody speaks English.
Or
Like,
they know the basics.
yeah, if they
Yeah,
know
the
the basics. Like
basics.
they can communicate with you easily. Like if they hear you trying to like talk in their language, they'll just talk to you in English.
So sick, dude.
Sometimes you can't even understand it when you speak English though.
That is
So,
true,
It's
though.
super frustrating.
Hold up, Matt. What's yours?
If you can learn the language of body movement and gestures, there's like a universal language that you can tell if someone's like mad or if they're sad or if they're happy
Yeah.
or if they don't care. As long as you know how to communicate like body movement wise, you need to go to the bathroom or you need help. I would definitely rather just do that because that's easy. To learn every instrument, you know how much time that takes to master an instrument?
So much.
Oh my. And I know it takes
So
I know it takes time to
much.
learn a language, but why are you learning the language? I think rather for the experience it'd be cool to learn every instrument.
I honestly didn't think you were gonna take it there for a second when you were like, I would love to know like the body and stuff like that. I thought you were gonna take it a completely like sexual
American
nature.
Sign language.
Sign language is pretty cool too.
Sign language is tight. Any last remarks from you guys?
Your remark.
Kai time, sign us off.
Thanks for watching our podcast today. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're down for it. Hope you are. Leave some comments too, some questions if you got any questions. If you don't, hey, thanks for tuning in with us. I'm out. My name's Kai.
I'm Diego,
I'm Matt.
Ice.
and thank you for listening to Friends with Benefits.